with your most adorable sportscaster, Abby, coming at you live. We are back again at Pitch 1. Today we got MSQ versus Case Western. Let's let the rumble begin. Both teams warming up.
Say what? Not like back in the old days where you had to make a call unless you didn't fail. Oh, you don't fail? You don't make any calls? No. It used to be. That's why the broom foul was my best one. You know, if you have too many brooms in the player area.
I think that's inevitable.
That would choose it cheap and cheesy. Oh, Lisa Coleman?
Yeah. And I had 3 straight games with 0 fouls.
I heard about this.
And she's like, you're probably fine.
You're good. Just go.
We are ready.
I'm not missing these, right? She's like, no, they were just really clean.
Yeah.
What we're going to see here, we got MSQ starting with bludger control over here on our right side. And we got
won the toss and elected the quad ball. Michigan State elected to defend these hoops.
That in high school.
Case Western will be starting with the quaffle.
I also did.
You're on that side, so all of you guys
Or
who are not rushing two balls are on.
There's nothing I can do if you throw up. And there's nothing I can do if you get kicked in the balls. So the two beats.
Case Western is ready to go out here and give this MSQ team a run. So the MSQ team, we saw them against Michigan doing some high-up beater pressure, and we got those same 2 beaters that were fantastic with that pressure up here in the middle.
I had one guy who got tapped but no one knew. And I'm friends with his parents. I literally walk up and I'm like, Asher. He's like,
We got Case Western being blue, Michigan State being green.
Michigan State, are you ready?
yeah. And he like rolls over and I'm like, Asher, you gotta get in a squat. He's like, I can get up. And I'm like, get in a squat. And
We are off. Case Western, knowing that the MSQ beaters like to play up pressure, they are trying to match that pressure the best they can. We got Case Western looking for the passes. Beater battle going on here in the middle. Ooh, and we have a pause on the play. Figuring out the call, but this beater battle here in the middle is going to be where our main focus is. MSQ, if that high up pressure, Case Western wanting to challenge them, and they're going to have to.
Yellow card. Case Western Reserve number 25.
Ooh, we do have a yellow card for Case Western, number 25 here.
Reason I'm sorry. Dangerous kick. Thank you. 1 minute in the penalty box or until Michigan State
A dangerous
scores.
kick. This sportscaster is no stranger to that
At
penalty.
the 15-minute mark, can you give me that time pause? And then at 19, and then the 10-second countdown at 19. That results in a quad ball turnover.
This sportscaster is definitely not a stranger to that penalty.
Hey, Glenn, make them guess.
Here we go. We got a breakaway by MSQ, but what a beat. I think that was a close beat. I think he saved the shot there. They are going to debate. Case Western pulled off a last-second long beat. Fantastic play by Case Western, getting that MSQ breakaway, stopping them when it seemed like a give-me goal. Great play by that Case Western defense, especially those beaters, matching that beater strength that MSQ has shown so far today. Case Western walking up, seeing what they got open, looking for the passes also. Slowly moving upfield. We got some beater battles going on right in the front. A loose bludger. Again, a lot of chaos happening at the front of the hoops. Case Western tried to run it in there for a drive. Unfortunately got caught by those MSQ beaters that we're going to be talking about a lot. They are doing fantastic. Another MSQ breakaway here. Will they get the stop? What a block by that Case Western defense. Case Western has their player back from the penalty. That did result We are debating a penalty now. Not too sure what this penalty will be. Oh, we have a no call on the play. That MSQ goal will be good. Goal stands.
That's not right, is it?
That is by number 1, Aiden.
Yes, it is one. Number 1. Yes.
We are about to restart play here in a second here. Here we go. Back to it. How will Case Western respond from that goal? Their defense has been fantastic. Case Western communicating where to watch out for. Again, that MSQ beaters have been so solid. This time playing a little bit back instead of at the midline. Passing game going on in the middle for Case Western. Looking for the opening. Seeing where they want to take it. Looks like they're going to push right down the field. Beaters looking to get some sort of control going. Disrupt that solid defense MSQ has displayed. Oh, wait. Case Western tried to take it in the back, but was wrapped up. And again, the Case Western player that was there was beat. We might have some miscommunication in that beater play. Great job at Case Western looking to wrap around those hoops, trying to engage while the beaters are distracted.
Yellow card, keeper number 1, contact from behind.
We will see a yellow card on MSQ's number 1, tackle from behind. And we got MSQ leading 10-0. Still debating the penalty.
You cannot re-engage from behind.
Keeper just getting clarification for next time. He doesn't want to keep getting penalized. He has that clarification now.
All right. That was back contact.
Back
Back
on
contact, 1 minute or until Case Western.
1 minute or until Case Western scores.
204.
We are at 2:04 game time. Case Western with the ball behind the hoops, trying to make something happen. But again, MSQ has had such a strong beater defense. It's been really paying off in these breakaways. The only difference we're seeing here from the MSQ team is in the previous match against Michigan, they played more towards the midline. We're seeing them back more towards the hoops now, and I think that's because Case Western is trying to challenge that beater pressure at the midline. They do not want their beaters to determine the tempo. Number 9 here for MSQ, coming down the lane. Ran behind the hoops. He's looking for an open pass. Right in the center. What a great look. Just a little bit too slow. We got breakaway here right by the line. Battle going on. MSQ wants that point. Number 42 breaking away. 1, 2. Oh! And number 9 tried to clean it up at that top hoop, which was his go-to in the previous match. We got another penalty here. I'm going to guess from those hoops there.
I'll count you down from 5.
That number 9 is Jackson. Jackson, again, was a great dunk and score chaser in that match against Michigan. Will we see that again?
It'll be over here.
Another penalty here from the Case Western team. But I think a lot of these penalties are still getting used to the game. Some new players. I don't see these penalties sticking around as we go on through the day. I think once we get more and more together, they'll be just fine.
Yeah, anywhere in this is fine. Blue card, reckless hoop dislodgement, 1 minute or until Michigan State scores.
So a blue card there.
Reset it, Jackson.
We got number 9 back there. Where smart reset into the middle. But Case Western with that beater pressure, they're not going to let them run back in. They're going to keep them at bay.
You're good. I got 2 chasers. 2 chasers right now. 2.
MSQ trying to make something happen. Case Western with control. MSQ sending a chaser on back again. That's number 9. Looking for the pass. Number 9. Back of the hoops. Goes for the pass to the small hoop. Just missed by the fingertips there. But we have a beater battle going on as well. We got to highlight some of this. We have another penalty going on here. But I do have to point out, the beater play in this match has been absolutely fantastic. MSQ had some strong beating in the game against Michigan. Case Western saw that, and they're challenging it. They're bringing the pressure. They are not going to let those beaters determine the tempo. Recovering in the middle. Still a bunch of beater chaos going on here. MSQ doing a great job at buying time, looking for the opening. Great pick there. Number 1 again, that top hoop. MSQ must be practicing that top hoop because game against Michigan, that was the go-to. Game this time, that's the go-to. Dangerous. Great job by MSQ here. Case Western looking to respond.
Referee timeout.
Referee.
On the score sheet, you have 2 goals for MSQ and 0 goals for.
Yes. Okay, correct. And you said timeout?
I said referee's timeout.
Oh, okay.
Time is 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Referee timeout. Confirm the score.
Just in case you didn't hear that, we got 4 minutes, 12 seconds into the match. MSQ 2, Case Western 0. Still a close match, full of a lot of energy. Case Western bringing it up on the right. Using their beaters, looking for an opening. Again, looking for the back of the hoop, going for that drive. Ooh. Caught again by those MSQ beaters. Case Western's going to have to remove those if they want those drives to pay off. Fantastic beater play here in the center. Case Western again trying to stay alive there. That's Adam Thompson. I gotta point out Adam Thompson on Case Western doing a fantastic job bringing that beating pressure. I'll give you the name of Jackson's, or I'll give you the name of Adam's beater partner here in just a second.
On number 98. All right, so you're gonna go back to the box. You're gonna go to the sideline.
We have a blue card on MSQ's 98. Score still MSQ 2, Case Western 0. We are still early in the match here.
Did I get hit by a dodgeball or something?
Yeah, you just failed.
Okay. Yeah, I was just confused.
All right, so with that, we are going to have a turnover of the quaffle.
1 minute or until.
Blue card by MSQ causes the turnover. We have Case Western now.
Got it.
Looking to mount a message in response.
Just go. It does not matter.
We go. This up was all good. All right. Come on, we're gonna play on my whistle.
We get to reset all the way, right?
Huh?
Yes.
To reset all the way?
100%.
Are they going to try calling it out? But no, that's fine. No big deal.
Run it back up. Yeah.
We are working on a call right now.
Go ahead and reset. Go ahead and reset.
There we go, back in at Case Western here with the quaffle. No bludgers, though. Going up the right side, looking for the pass in the middle. MSQ doing a fantastic job at keeping that mid-pressure. But now Case Western coming in, showing they can drive, showing they can pass, wanting to stand up to this MSQ team. MSQ, though, they did this against Michigan. If you score and you're on your celebration, we're going to come in and make you feel sad. What a fantastic pass there. They tried to get another dunk score, but now Case Western starting with the quaffle. A little bit of chaos in the middle. MSQ will come away with the quaffle. Ooh, released it too early. Hit the bottom of the hoop. No score there. Case Western showing their speed. Ooh, great try there by Case Western looking for the open chaser. Just unfortunately a little slip of the broom there.
Can I get out of here?
Yeah. Green ball, green ball, green ball.
Here we go. We got MSQ bringing it up to the middle. 42, who's been a fantastic, looking for those open passes. Number 1 on MSQ, tried to make a dive to save that ball from going out. Unfortunately, the quaffle did go out of bounds, and it will now be Case Western in the corner. We do not have Zoom, but one day we will. We'll show the instant replay. Case Western coming back now. We have seen Case Western can put together. All they have to do is fend off some of that beater pressure by MSQ. Case Western, we got beater bout going on right here. They have control, passing it around, looking for the opening. Dished in the middle, tried to go for that center hoop. Did not work out, but the ball is live. Case Western. And again, some of these mistakes that we are seeing from Case Western, I don't see we'll see later in the day. Because as you go along, you build that team chemistry. Any passes like that, you typically clean up as you go through your matches. But that won't stop Case Western. They are challenging this beater pressure at mid. They are not going to let MSQ determine the tempo. But this is where MSQ is dangerous. That back pass behind the hoops. MSQ, such a great job at sending 1 or 2 back that they know can catch and dunk. We got Case running up the center. Great dodge by them here. Case Western showing off their speed. And that will be another score by Case Western. Case Western's number 12. And that would be Titus. Doing a fantastic job. Titus has been showing off the speed of Case Western, showing that their strategy might be a little different, but it can still be quite successful. Long throw there. Did not turn out in MSQ's favor. Case Western gaining momentum here on defense. We're going to see less and less dropped passes by Case because they are getting the energy together. They're formulating their plan. Case Western bringing it upfield. Looking for the open pass, decides to dish out to the right, walking it in. The beater game going on by Case Western is so silent. MSQ's not talking about it. Case Western was sneaking in there, knocking out players, but MSQ was not telling the rest of the team. Now, unfortunately, there a little miscommunication. MSQ taking the ball. I think we're going to see some of MSQ's drives and those dunk scores that really dominated MQ in that first match. Great job by that beating team of MSQ, fending off Case, but Case went in for a snatch. We have a one-on-one right here. Great job by Titus again, number 12 for Case Western, showing off that speed, showing off that ability to just be a nuisance for MSQ.
Score is 30-30, time check.
9:35.
Game time is 9:35. We are tied 30-30 here. This is MSQ and Case Western.
No, we're not. No.
MSQ calling out plays, looking for the opening. Their beater team got control back. That's when they're the most dangerous. MSQ running it in, putting on that pressure. Fantastic drive here by MSQ. As MSQ's 27. I can't read actually, folks. That is 21, not 27 for MSQ. That is Brady. Brady Sowers. If I mispronounce any name, I apologize.
Keep that ball, Julio.
Here we go. We have Case Western passing it around, looking for the opening. MSQ applying that pressure. Here comes that dangerous MSQ team. That defensive block by MSQ. Here we go. Looking for the opening. Left, right, doesn't matter. That center hoop going in.
I know
Again, that is Brady Sowers. Case Western looking to respond here. MSQ at 50, Case Western 30. We have had a tight game here, folks. The beater battles have been intense, the breakaways, and we're still early on in this match. Case Western trying to remain control because they know how dangerous this MSQ team is. MSQ decide not to do a breakaway here, getting some subs, playing it a little slower. I think that's when you got the lead right now, it's smart. Regain your breath and reevaluate. MSQ walking it in, looking for that pass by the hoops, sending it back. They want to buy more time, get some more openings. There we go. Pass right. MSQ looking for that pass by the mid-sized hoop. Fantastic play. That was MSU's 13. Nick Ciara. Nick Ciara. What a great score. Case,
12:42.
game time is 12:42. We got MSQ 60, Case Western 30. Case Western walking it up here, going past midline, looking for the opening. That beater game is staying intense. They're staying on MSQ's beaters because they know just how dangerous that is. And I have to highlight here, folks, MSQ's beater 16, Bryce Tweedle. Score again by MSQ's number 1. I got to talk about this MSQ beater team. I would not be doing them justice. They played a lot of midfield pressure against that match, in the match against Michigan. And we're seeing it again against Case Western, except Case Western's matching them. Case Western looking for the open. We dish out to the right. Ooh, we had a unfortunate beat to the face. Refs are debating it now. It's looking like that might be on MSQ, depending on the intentions of the beater, as determined by the refs. We have seen a very intense match. So what we're seeing from MSQ, passed around, drives, and behind the hoop dunks. Case Western, fantastic drives, just finding their way around the backside of the hoops, causing chaos, sneaking in that chaos and scoring. MSQ is coming out with speed. They're taking it downfield. They want to send a message, and they do. They run right through Case Western, get that score on the short hoop. They want to send a message. Case Western's trying to meet that pressure. MSQ trying to tell them no thank you. But Case Western, it has had such speed and the ability to find the gaps in the defense that this match, even though MSQ's ahead, is still close. Great pass back by the Case Western chaser to the keeper at midline. Case Western getting the whole team back up, taking a second before they charge in. making the openings happen. We're looking at an exchange of control in that beater match. Ooh. Case Western tried to go for that behind the hoops pass to Titus. Unfortunately beat right before.
They just want to play. Look at how happy it is. It's like,
Let him play.
I'm like, I think he's all the balls.
Let the dogs play.
Ball.
Let the dogs play.
Illegal kick.
Oh, David.
1 minute in the penalty box until Michigan State scores.
David, you dropped some.
If the wing got it.
Gotcha.
Risk it. Got it.
So
56. It's okay, buddy.
we have a dangerous kick on Case Western. My favorite joke to make is that this sportscaster is no stranger to that, unfortunately. Old soccer habits. We are having a debate here on the penalty, just getting some clarification amongst the refs.
You know, you might be right, but I like yards.
Just a little clarification there, and we are back in the match. MSQ 80, Case Western 30.
15 minutes!
We are at 15 minutes game time. MSQ this time doing a slower approach, walking it in. They've done a few of their breakaways, but now that Case Western has been applying that pressure, MSQ walking it in a little bit. Oh my goodness, what a play by MSQ's number 9, diving in there, trying to get a sneaky score into that small hoop. But Case Western's defense all over it, stopped that score from happening.
Time 15:47.
We got midline now.
Yes.
We got a lot of time checks going on.
2, 1, 17. You're good. Off broom. Off broom. Off broom. You got tag out.
17 back in play for Case Western. They got the full team back now. Case Western not being intimidated by any of this pressure. But MSQ gets a breakaway here. We're run downfield. We get the pass. Great one-armed snag. A stop at the hoops by that Case Western defense. But I think we are going to see a penalty there. MSQ with bludger control. One beater up top, the other the other one back by their hoops.
Yellow card, contacting a player while off broom. 1 minute. Orange.
So we have a yellow card on Case here. Continue play again. Number 1 goes up for the dunk.
You're in. You're in. Is that Michigan?
Case Western
You're in. You're good.
back to
18, you're
full
good. Tag up.
back to full strength.
Off room and tag up.
Back to full strength, looking to try and mount their comeback. Case Western is ready, but that pressure by the MSQ beaters has been relentless. MSQ having another breakaway here, taking it towards the short hoop, trying to body their way in. That. We are seeing a battle here for each possession.
I'm not here for it.
The thought of warming up again makes me want to.
I think I jinxed it because it's more.
Here we go. We got Case Western bringing it up the right, looking for that pass back behind the hoops. They dish it out with the tackle. Still trying to keep it up. Case Western still in this. A lot of their team off broom. So right now, Case Western just buying time for that team to come back, and they will eventually be taken out by the MSQ beater. MSQ bringing it to mid, crossing midline, sending that chaser back behind the hoops like they do. MSQ staying, waiting for that pass to open up. Again, going for that shot. Center hoop. MSQ loves that center hoop. And you know what? It's working for him. Case Western with the drive down. So fast, couldn't even move the camera in time. Case Western with the score. We have MSQ 90, Case Western 40.
18:30.
And we are at 18:30 game time. That goal for Case Western was scored by number 12. Number 12 is Titus. And Titus has been showing off his speed for Case Western today. MSQ passing it around. But Case Western's beaters shifting the game. A large hit on Case Western's 18. Tried to go for the goal there. Released it slightly early when the hit came. Now I think we're getting some debate on the hit or a debate on whose ball it will be. That was a big hit from the side. We're going to see how the rules interpret that hit. We got no call on the play. Hit was solid. Hit was good. Both players A-okay. MSQ bringing that ball out. That breakaway. Case Western snagged control in all that chaos. MSQ sending another chaser to the back. Holding it at midline. MSQ looking for that opening. They've been showing off their driving ability.
10, 9, 8,
waiting for the drive,
7,
little dish back pass.
6,
The drive wasn't
5,
there.
4, 3, 2,
Number 42, MSQ,
20.
trying to keep possession so that way they don't lose it into the 20 minutes.
That's last. No, like that was. This is. All right, you missed it. The last possession was MSU's possession.
All right, well,
Last possession will be given to Case Western. Little dish out pass. Case Western, can we get the score here before?
that was a great call.
Number 17 by Case Western wants to wait for his team. Or wait for their team.
I think that we should just
But the pass will not connect. MSQ will dive on it, and we will go into our 20-minute pause.
Oh, I should have started it. Okay. I'm starting the intermission timer.
This possession
Alright.
continues after
150
back
is the set.
ball turnover. This is still the last possession.
Still last possession. A little confusion there. We are at last possession. It's still Case Western's quaffle.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to scribble a few things.
Case Western wanting to get this goal before going into the break. But there is the beat by MSQ. MSQ dives on it. There is our last possession mark. We are at the break. Both teams showing off some great teamwork today. We're seeing a lot of dunk passing and driving by MSQ and some fantastic dip, dive, duck, dodging by this Case Western team to get in there and score. Our score right now, before the total cap,
Intermission referee meeting.
is 90 MSQ, 40, Case Western. Is still a tight game, folks. Don't let that score. Both teams are playing hard. Both teams are showing their ability to regain control, take a breath, and stick to their game plans.
So you're gonna do that. Sorry, so that means you're
Both teams here rallying.
you have a half and the other two have quadrants.
Let's see, maybe we can get a halftime view. Here we go. We got that little Sports Center halftime on the field reporting right here by your favorite sportscaster, the most adorable, Abby. And there is our team right there at work, hard at work, bringing you those scores.
All right, 60.
Over on pitch 2, we have MQ versus BGSU. Not aware of that score, but just letting you all know that game is currently going on as well.
Your knees and your hips make sort of like a triangle/quadrangle thing. Either the broom or your hand has to pierce.
Having a debate here on the rule. So what we've been seeing penalty-wise this game, a lot of confusion and penalties that I think, again, we won't see later in the day. As the teams start building that chemistry even more, any new players get more experience, those penalties start to go away. It's one of those things, takes some time. Here we go. Both teams coming back.
Return to the pitch! Sorry, we were talking about ref stuff. Thank you for joining. All right, so 10-second countdown and then seeker's release, right?
Here
90, 40,
we
shots goes to be
go.
150. Do we have a display for that or no?
I have it on here, but
Yeah, I should know sometimes. Do we have a second? Is there a second? At least there was one earlier. Okay, no worries.
yeah, set score 150.
Teams are taking the field again.
90, Case Western, 40.
We counted down. Also,
In case you didn't hear that, we have a set score of 150, MSQ at 90, Case Western at 40.
Rebound. Play on my whistle.
And we are off.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
MSQ beater waiting for this Case Western seeker.
Release.
have fun.
Seeker tried to get away. Unfortunately, there's only so much you can do in the start. Case Western showing that pressure. They want to put the pressure on, even though we have Snitch on pitch. They want them to know that they have the ability to keep up with them. Case Western bringing it up to the center. They are blocking MSQ's access to the Snitch. Currently, MSQ has control, playing one up top, one back towards hoops, instead of full-on pressuring the Snitch. But right now, they are out of the range where they need to probably be donating resources to it. There we go. Fantastic pass back by Case Western. Reevaluating, looking for that next opening, and throws it right back. It's a game of catch. Right into that center hoop. What a dunk. What a great just communication amongst the team to not panic. Great toss back. Great dunk. That's Case Western's number 18, Jun Kim. We have a battle going on here. Every time I look down for a name, MSQ finds a way to sprint upfield. They're beating me to the camera. Case Western walking it up at midline. A lot of beater play going on over by the Snitch. One day we'll have a little Snitch cam in the corner. Here at Rust Belt 3. Case Western with a rolling pass, but they are staying on it. Pressure by that MSQ defense, trying to space them out. We do have a stoppage here. So they're gonna call a legal head beat on MSQ. That'll be a yellow card. I believe that's the first penalty I've seen out of this beater pair. They have been pretty solid, but sometimes blood just slips away.
No, because Corey's over there. I don't have to agree. He only hit the shoulder.
1 minute or until.
Which one?
Somebody.
Only see it from this
On my whistle.
We have a battle going on here. Case Western trying to keep it alive. Staying in it. Little slip there. Players all good. Got back up. Staying with it. That's number 12, Titus, for Case Western. What a no-look pass. Drove it in. Kept it alive. Great pass. Great teamwork. Unfortunately, there were just 2 MSQ defenders there. Both ready to lay a hit. Put the pressure on.
Hey, speak it, Captain.
Speak it, Captain. Yell it.
You're all good. You're all good.
We are looking for another clarification here.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds. I can count. Let's go. Have a friend.
Okay. Those 2 are gonna go.
Is there a call on the play or no?
Up here. Same box.
That's why they changed it from like no other card. Just no other.
Yeah, go. So just put at our hoop.
Meter in the box.
They get 1 go. Let's still shut down the Adelaide, just cover it.
Still pressing here. Still pressing here. Team out.
And we are back from that discussion there. MSQ looking for that drive. Looking for that drive. Did MSQ caught up with a beat in between those legs? And that will stop that breakaway. Case Western coming back. Case Western has not stopped their energy and their teamwork. Come together. Looking for that opening. Great block by MSQ's 42. But Case Western sticking with it. Showing off their speed. Going for another shot that did not work out. Case Western's number 18. Keeping it alive. Case staying with it. Great job by that MSQ defense, though, with the wrap-up, preventing them from getting any forward, letting the teammates come up and finish the play. Teeing up midfield. Pass back. MSQ has sent that chaser behind the hoops. And the dangerous beater pair for MSQ is back. Great pass in the corner there. Passing back to center. MSQ spaced out, trying to make Case Western run. Great shot there by MSQ's 42.
Jackson is gonna need a sub. Should I go in?
There's Luke
I think it's because of that.
Markland. They've been fantastic today. The MSQ team has some wonderful chemistry.
150.
150. Set score is
150.
We have a set score of 150, MSQ 100, Case Western 50.
It's the no, but he's got it. Like an epic person.
We have some. Case Western tried to get a breakaway going there on the right, unfortunately caught by those MSQ beaters. MSQ walking it up to mid, sending their players back to behind hoop. Great job there by Case Western's beater, keeping on that pressure, getting the beat off. Case Western looking to show off their speed. Great dodge there by Titus for Case Western. Looking. Titus did a little Goldilocks there. Said no thank you on the first hoop. No thank you on the second. I'll take the third. And that's going to Case Western 60. They're creeping back up. MSQ looking to take to the right. Beat again. Ball is dropped. Case Western picking it up. Looking to gain some momentum here. Another score by Case Western. Bringing it to 70 for Case Western. 100 MSQ with the cap score being 150. The beater battle has just been incredible between these two teams. It's hard to score when each second you're getting hit by a dodgeball on both sides. MSQ taking it slow, looking for their openings. Case Western with that control, they're not looking to give it away, especially against this dangerous beater pair. MSQ attempting to regain control. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Case Western again with another drive and score. So Case Western. Case Western has scored 3 unanswered drives to bring it back to 80. Case Western 100. MSQ.
Had either team taken their timeout already?
No, this is the first one.
We got a timeout here by MSQ looking to regain it. MSQ's had the lead for most of this match, but Case Western has kept the energy. They've kept the teamwork. And we are seeing them show it off that they can keep their heads up and adjust their play. Now MSQ, they're calling this break. They're taking a breather, saying, team, we've had the lead. Let's close this out. Both teams, again, a lot of energy, and they've been playing for a while, folks. We are at another break right now, just for a minute. This sportscaster is quite hungry and quite cold.
This doesn't affect the outcome.
I'm gonna review.
Both teams back on the field. Case Western organizing MSQ. They took that breather. They're coming out strong. They've got a strong beater core that has been fantastic this game. So they are telling themselves, we can do it. We can close it out. Let's make it happen. And this whole time, folks, the snitch is still out there. The snitch has not been caught. Doing a fantastic job at keeping them both away. We got MSQ reorganized now. They're sending number 9 back behind hoops. Number 9's been dangerous back there. The ability to sneak in there, score real fast, or be ready for the dunk has just been unbeatable. Ooh, a little break up in the pass there by Case Western. Little handoff to Case Western's Titus, showing off speed again. Doesn't like the 1, doesn't like the 2, likes the 3. Doing the Goldilocks again. Titus, what a play. That is 4 unanswered drives. We are at MSQ 100, Case Western 90. Keep in mind, they've done the 4 unanswered drives. That's no fun, but MSQ, all they need to do, take that breather, remind themselves to play their game, and that dangerous beater pair has control. So we are going to see a battle occur here. Looking for the drive, testing the waters on that defense. MSQ Doing a great job. Little fake, trying to drive it in for the goal, and it is ripped out by Case Western. What a play there on defense. What looked like a Case Western taking it downfield, looking for the long pass. Did not go in, still looking. And we're going to get another Case Western goal. Case Western has tied this up 100-100. That's 5 unanswered scores. Both of these teams here showing such energy, communication. It has been a great display of some quad ball. Looking for that opening. Passing it around MSQ, looking for that drive pass. Just out of the fingertips. Case Western looking to turtle now. Smart, regain that control, regain that energy. Again, Snitch is still on pitch. Case Western taking it to the midfield. Both teams tied up at 100 with a cap score of 150. Little confusion there in the beater play. MSQ showing off those beaters again. Most of the Case Western team has been beat. They are just looking. MSQ drive and score. We're going to get a neck contact on Case Western.
What's the set score?
Oh, 150.
Okay.
And that is going to be a score by MSQ, which has them at 110 with a cap score of 150. MSQ.
Team blue negated by the goal. Has 17 had any other cards?
I believe so. Was that a yellow?
Yeah. That's second yellow. Second yellow. All right.
And you said illegal that contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a second yellow here for Case. The goal will negate the penalty time box. Or the penalty box time. Goodness.
No problem.
You're at 30-22, 110 to 100.
Game will resume here. MSQ, they took that breather. They reminded themselves, we can drive, we can muscle it in, and our beaters will create those openings. Quaffle at mid. Looking for that opening. That's number 12. Case Western has been dangerous. Great fingertip pass by Case Western to keep the ball alive. And Case is not stopped. It doesn't matter. They are going to keep going. They will not stop till the ref tells them, and they get that score. This game is tied 110 to 110 with a cap score of 150. MSQ and Case Western both playing some incredible quad ball today.
What's the target score? 150. Oh my god. I was watching my car and I thought, oh, they gotta be close.
MSQ looking for another drive. Looking for an opening. Again, the beater. We had a tackling a player without the ball. Ooh, a little snag there. Ooh, unfortunate. That is going to be a wrap around the neck. That is going to be a wrap around the neck on the Case Western. Unlucky there on the defense. MSQ is looking to close this out.
Yeah, another card. Illegal contact.
MSQ looking for this drive here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it in the center hoop.
Got any other cards? One. It is a
Yellow.
It was a yellow? Okay, so now there are two.
Oh no, it was a blue. My fault. It was blue. My fault.
Alright, so you have one blue and one yellow. You're still good.
Illegal neck contact.
Yep, neck contact.
We have some neck contact there. Again, both teams are in this. We have MSQ 110, Case Western 110 with a set score of 150. MSQ wanting to play this smart. They don't want to get caught up in the lure of a drive as much as we all want to drive. Being smart here, talking to the team, using the reset, reevaluating. MSQ with control here. Ooh. MSQ causing chaos in the beater game. They took it all the way back towards the end line, came storming back for that mid hoop. That is MSQ at 120, Case Western 110.
Hey, scoreboard, you got the numbers transposed.
Jesse, help. Help with the press and then get out.
12-11. 12.
Yeah. It's all right. You got it. You got it.
I have a master's degree and I've never heard that word in my life. I felt so stupid.
Here we go. Both teams here in the chaos. Case Western looking for those passes. But again, that MSQ beater pair has kept Case Western on their toes. So they have to expect a fingertip pass or go for that shot every time. I feel like I've highlighted a lot of MSQ's beater play and not highlighting enough of this Case Western team. They are challenging them, meeting them at the pressure, and regaining control quite often. We are seeing some fantastic beating by both teams. Another long pass by this Michigan team, and it will be recovered by the Case Western defender. A little debate here.
Oh my God.
All I want to do is run grab my hand.
Play has resumed. Case Western with control here. Now. Yep. Case Western walking across midline, looking for these openings, removing that MSQ seeker from outplay, taking on that dangerous beer pair.
Yellow with immunity, Ashley. You have immunity.
We saw some chaos amongst the chasers over at MSQ's hoops. MSQ looking to drive it in. If this has not been the story of me today, every time I look down at something, MSQ has a sprint breakaway, and I can't move the camera in time. We had a breakaway there that was shut down by two Case Western defenders, wrapping up, trying to get the shot off, went over the mid hoop.
Chad, this just in. The Rust Belt has been taking 2 hours reviewing today because it was so cold.
Like, I think it was this. I don't think it was this. No. Like, it was this one. I think this is how it was.
Yes, I saw the neck contact.
I know, but we were just talking. Yep. It's the wind that gets you.
Captain.
What happened?
Blue card, illegal swat.
Okay. On who? 21.
We are going to see a penalty on 21
My boy.
You swatted it.
for MSQ.
Time?
Case Western is going to call a timeout here.
Current score is 120 MSQ, 110 Case.
120 MSQ, 110 Case Western with a set score of 150. The battle here has been chaotic. Just to run those joining us now, MSQ was at 100, Case Western down there at 50. And Case Western mounted a 4-drive comeback unanswered. Eventually, MSQ would get that point back, but it has been neck and neck since. What a fantastic game. But I can't lie, this sportscaster is cold and freezing.
Okay, they're clean though. I just was wondering since we're seeing it in the days.
Yeah.
So,
Even in the secret game, it's a lot of fun.
okay.
My dad is here.
Not having enough room between the legs.
It's getting real close. Okay. Well, if you have enough room,
We are
call them off room, and if
taking a quick timeout here by Case Western. They want to reevaluate, take a breath. They've been fighting this match. They want this win. They want to come home with the W. MSQ, though, wanting to keep their undefeated for the day alive. They are not going to let that happen.
First score is 120 for Michigan State, 110 for Case Western. Set score is 150.
Sorry, man.
Resume play on my whistle.
And we are back. Case Western with the quaffle here. Case Western bringing it up to midfield here. Looking for the openings. Trying to make something happen here in the beater game. They are waiting to see who is going to move first. And it'll be MSQ that moves first in the beater chaos. We have a lot of confusion occurring here. But Case Western staying on it. Case Western not giving up the fight.
What's the number before 1?
I'm actually saying it's on a head beat. No way.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
It's a card on 8. For something.
We almost won. It was.
For what?
What's the time left on this penalty?
17 seconds.
So you'll be first, and then they'll be released after you. I'm sorry, 160?
150. No, this is here. Your
Yellow
game.
card,
our game.
contact from behind.
We are going to see a yellow card contact from behind. Number 1 for MSQ.
That's your second yellow.
3 and I'm out, right?
3 and you're out, yes. Not out for the tourney, I believe, just for the game.
Yeah. Stop it, Cam.
I got you. I'm with you. So you tell me, like, I'm starting to lose my head.
Hey, Bannon, can you move them over there? Thanks.
But then Michigan, you score at the end.
That's awesome.
Okay. Like, everyone's, like, good.
Just wanted to open up the camera space a little bit for us.
People, like, Jordan's mom bought pizza and juice. Parents bought some, like, sandwich things.
After some debate, we are about to be back in this match. Case Western with the quaffle right behind the hoops.
Like fully. And then, and then like towards the end of the game, I get knee in the chest.
Straight through the hoops. That is going to bring us tied. 120 MSQ to 120 Case Western. Score cap of 150. This match has been head-to-head. MSQ walking up the field here.
Yeah. You get her number? I'm just going to say 23.
Walking up, looking for an opening, doing the pass around. 42 here for MSQ has been fantastic at finding the open chaser. 42 waiting for the opening, charging in, sees the gold, goes for a beautiful dunk and score.
Amazing play, Bryce.
That'll be MSQ 130, Case Western 120 with a cap score of 150.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought Kate scored. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Don't listen to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good. Go. Get out of here.
We are back. MSQ has their full team again. Case Western with the quaffle, passing it around, looking for an opening. And again, the snitch is still on pitch here in the corner. We had a shot there by Case Western trying to make it happen. Reset used by Case Western, just couldn't get there in time. Doing a fantastic job, though, at staying up. Not... Ooh. Unfortunately, they're going to get Case Western on holding the quaffle for just a bit too long, so we will have a turnover to MSQ. MSQ's defense was so solid, unfortunately. Case Western just could not find an opening. Great defense by MSQ to do that, locking them down, giving them no openings, clearing that backfield. Bringing it up the center here, MSQ sending two of their main scorers today behind the hoops, trying to get Case Western to focus on them. Long pass back, great snag by number 9 for MSQ, sending it back. Great job, trying to get the beaters to get confused. Little dish pass and a score by number 9's, by MSQ's number 9. Case Western wants to try and take advantage and even it right back up. It looks like we had some miscommunication in that large pile. Not exactly sure what the discussion is about the pile.
Hey Ray.
So we are going to see a neck contact.
Okay, right straight across. Yes, yeah.
We are going to see a neck contact with MSQ. Therefore, it will be a turnover to Case Western right there at the hoops. Even though it may seem like a gimme, surrounded by MSQ players and surrounded by beaters.
What? Unless they gave you a blue the first time. They gave you a blue one. It was a legal SWAT, so you got a blue. Okay. Right there. Hey, bro. Just submit it. One blue, one yellow. Okay, one blue. I think it's so long. Let's go.
Score is 140.
MSQ 140, Case Western 120 with a set score of 150. This game has been chaotic and never-ending. This sportscaster's cold. Great little pass by Case Western, looking for the opening. A shot that just goes too far right, but Case Western staying with it like they do. Ooh, great block by that MSQ defense. They are on it. They are not letting any of those shots towards the top hoop. No, thank you. MSQ passing around here at midline. Walking it up into Case Western. Defense causing some chaos here.
We need one more.
Little dish pass to the back of the hoops. But Case Western's defense, they've paid attention to that chaser behind the hoops. Staying on him. Ooh. Case Western, unfortunately, though, we're going to see a blue card. These penalties have been what's hurting the team. But again, this team, as they go on throughout the day, we're going to see less of these.
You got it. Does not turn over the flag.
And plus, these players have been playing for quite a while, so a lot of these penalties are just going to happen when we're tired.
Were you here last week? Okay, so I was about to say, I did not remember you. We're swapping up, so. Either you got way better or...
Case Western taking it up. We're going to walk it up.
21, you got 10 seconds.
Snitch is still in play over there in the center of the field.
Okay, Pete. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in. Tag up, tag up, tag up.
MSQ back to full strength. Case Western sticking with it. But MSQ will block. MSQ with the breakaway here. Will this be the ending point? And there will be the last. That will be the last point by MSQ there. MSQ will take the win at 150 if this goal is confirmed. Case Western 120. But Case Western showing off a fantastic display with their comeback to make this game so head-to-head.
Yo, that's a good idea too.
That score has been reached, 150.
And that is our match here. We're going to say Michigan State quad ball take the win over Case Western here. Both teams hard-fought match, 150 to 120 here at Rust Belt 3. This is your favorite, most adorable sportscaster, Abby, signing off. We'll be back with more matches in just a second. Stick around.
Thank you so much.